After this, you'll realize just how much better I am than you!
Holy shit, Julifer finally uploads a build so we can roast it. He's been avoiding this all this time because he knows he's going to get destroyed. Finally he uploads a build, and it's invoked Dark Magician after the Anaconda ban, like, of all the times to play it. Obviously you can still do some cool combo stuff with the deck, but wow, look at how weird this list is. For starters, we're not going to talk about the side deck because it's an abomination and it looks more like just cards that you can play instead. Let's look at these ratios. 2 Alistair, 2 Meltdown. Is this guy high? Anyone who's played Invoked knows that you play 3 Alistair, 3 Meltdown. It's very, very stock standard. There's nothing else to it, so it's quite interesting. 2 Illusion Chaos, 1 Prep. Like, man's at 41 cards. Like, what is going on here? What is this trap? Who knows what this trap is? I'm gonna go find it right now.
There can only be one. It's like 95% win. Then after that, you have 1 skill drain. You can play 3, but I don't because I'm using a lot of my monster effects. So
I'm using a lot of my monster effects. This guy doesn't even realize you can Magician Soul, send him skill drain away for cost, and then draw and turn your monster effects back on. This dude is so dense, it is wild. Let's look at the rest of the deck. I still can't find what this trap is, so someone's gonna have to let me know in the comments. We all know it's garbage. We don't even have to. I spent 10 minutes looking for it. I can't find it, alright? I'm not looking for it anymore. You look at all these links, and you think he would be playing at least Dark the Dark Charmer. Dark the literal Dark Charmer, which is a Dark spellcaster, which the fact that we start playing Dark just blows my mind. It literally gets you a free Selene access code, and half your deck is Dark. It makes no sense. But sure, buddy. At least he's playing Artemis. Thank Christ. But I bet he's playing it because of the Invoked Engine more than anything. Anyway, let's get more into roasting this deck. So only one of this card. Now, I can't remember this card's name. Restage or something. Restage, Restage. I'm not sure how you meant to say it. But the main thing is, this card just special summons back Magician Souls. Or Rod, but you know, you normally want to bring back Souls. It's not great. It's Monster Reborn. It's literally Monster Reborn. I know that it's a continuous spell, so you can then send it and get draws with it. Cool, I don't care. Basically, this card is just Garbo. I would not recommend. And what's interesting as well is we've got all these field spells, but no set rotation. Like, hello? This is like the perfect set rotation package. You've got 4 freaking field spells. Surely the opponent can't use at least 2 to 3 of these. Play set rotation. Hello? Main deck, Dark Magic Attack. Just no. Dark Magic Veil. Just no. Just put this in the side. I don't hate it in the main, but it's probably better in the side. 2 Rod kind of makes sense here because we've got 2 Alistair and 1 Blue Boy, but just, like, look at all these normal summons. What are you doing? You realize Alistair searchable off Meltdown, so why don't you play 3 Meltdown, 3 Alistair, call it a day. 1 Rod because Rod's highly searchable. 1 Blue Boy if you want. His ratios are stupid. I like how he's playing this guy. You know, the card that I showed off for ages when Anaconda was hella relevant. But, you know, he probably wouldn't have used it back then. He wants to use it to protect his Rod Search or some stupid. What else is interesting is 1 of each of the floodgates, and yeah, he literally just says, oh yeah, the games where you see there can only be 1, you win 95% of the time. It's like, you realize that makes no sense. Like, if you genuinely had a card that won you 95% of your games, you think you would play it on more than 1. Like, you were just proving to all of us how stupid you are. If you genuinely are like, this card is a 95% win rate when I see it, and you go, oh, yeah, I play 1. What? Are you okay? What is that thought process? And the skill drain as well. The skill drain. Oh, yeah, I use my monster effect, so I only play 1. My brother in Christ, you can turn it off with Magician Souls. Guess what? Preparation of Rites, Illusion of Chaos, Search Magician Souls. It's like I'm talking to someone who's never played the deck before, and yet this guy claims to be an expert. It's crazy. I have no sympathy for it. We have 1 XZ and it's Naruto. If you're gonna play Naruto, bro, just play Illusion and Zeus. Like, you may as well play Naruto, Ebon, and Zeus. Like, I don't understand. Like, why just play this one? Oh, negate a spell trap. Oh, whoop de fucking do. You can only make this when you open Apprentice and Magician Souls, right? It's a 3 card negate. It's a 3 card negate. It's not very good. I'm gonna say it. It's not very good. I'm just blown away there's no metaverse or set rotation here when you have like some really oppressive field spells. It doesn't really add up. Does this add up to you guys? Apparently this went 13-0 against the meta. I would love to know what the meta was, because I bet it's just a bunch of random people on whatever simulator this is. I don't know what this simulator is, but it just looks like garbage. Okay, it looks worse than like everything I've ever played. Like, the games I see people show off on this are against like actual bots and like actual people with no idea how to play. So why no Monster Reborn but Veil? Dark Magician has many issues. Brick hands. I solved this 3 years ago. 3 years ago he solved bricking. That's crazy. Veil will solve the brick hands. Monster Reborn will not. Dark Charmer is Monster Reborn, so I use him for that. I have it in real life but not in here. How did he know that I was gonna roast him on the Dark Charmer? Like, it's not even mentioned. It's so weird. Please watch the.
So he covered a lot of things. I don't want to cover them all. I don't want to cover them all, but he covered a lot of things. And one of them, real quick, is Loza. Like, a lot of people haven't realized, like, why do I know everything before people talk? Like, before you try to do a roast or you try to come to my channel, why do I know the future? Like, how do I know everything you're gonna say? You know, and that's what makes people trip, because they don't realize I'm a Dark Magician troll. I troll everyone with Dark Magician. Everything's set up. It has a sequence, and then it has a goal. So my main goal is I make hyper budget decks and I give them away for free to people, and some of them I sell them for cheap for like $50-$80. And some people can't afford Dark Magician when it was close to 1,000 to 800 per deck, so I had to build some of these decks for them. Also, a lot of people give me formats and I build the deck, and then once I win like 80% of the duels, I just upload the decks for them. They're not my personal decks. I have top tier versions of everything that I don't show the profile. A lot of the 100K subscribers and higher, they play my formats, and they know they work. It's the AC 130 from 2019. It's gone through some update versions, but yeah, talking about the floodgates really quick. So the floodgates are relevant depending on the year and the time of whatever the meta is during that time. So during that time when the There Can Only Be One was there, even though There Can Only Be One was already out for a while, it wasn't played by a lot of people. But when I used to play that card during that time, like maybe 6 months ago or something, because I think this video is from somewhere around 3 or 4 months ago, something like that. I'm gonna have to go back. Excuse me, but the profile seems to be like a 4 to 6 month-year-old profile, usually around when the Anaconda was banned. But yeah, so as time progresses, it changes to different floodgates. Like a lot of the people who find a lot of success, they're doing like the goes in together with the rivalry, you know. So there's a lot of variations. I just make this. I made this variation for someone who strictly asked me for a budget, and then that same deck I gave it away for free to someone. And then also I make hyper budget for people so they don't spend a lot of money, and that's something that Loza doesn't know, is not aware of. And so we're gonna keep moving forward.
It can destroy 2-tier decks. It's 16-0 so far. Max negationists can go. It's 3 negations per turn. They can draw 14 cards. Establish 3 Omni negations plus 3. This guy just throws out buzzwords. This guy learned the word Omni negation and just throws it out. It's so bizarre. It's like he's the worst car salesman ever, trying to sell you a fucking toaster as a car. But he's still...
Now, if what I'm saying is a lie, then you would have to go through my videos and look at me go through a lot of negations. And nothing my opponent does works. Nothing they do. It's all pointless. They're basically just wasting my time. Obviously, especially on TCG. That's why Loza is more likely not going to post TCG, because that's going to embarrass a lot of people with the negations, because TCG carries the first place national undefeated decks, the world, all of them, since 2020, all the way up to like 3 weeks ago, even the first place Mystic Mine and all those people, the decks that no one can beat. No channel has that. I know Loza doesn't have any. And then also the famous YouTubers that have undefeated decks, they come to my channel too and I crush them. I have those videos, but I'm 100% sure that nobody will post my TCG videos. You can't, because if you do, you'll kill yourself. You'll hang yourself. So the best thing to do is probably to post something from Master Duel, because Master Duel doesn't make any money, so I don't really care about it. I just play it because people told me, but I don't really care about Master Duel.
He's really convincing. He's like, I gotta fake it till I make it. And no one believes this. Like, this has 100 views, 200 views. That's impressive, to be honest. Why are 200 people viewing this? Go and drop a comment. Now, remember, if you're too offensive in the comment, YouTube filters you out. So drop a comment that is like passive.
To be honest with you, Loza, I have nothing against you, and I like you. I told you before, and I'm going to respect you no matter what you do, no matter what you say. Send people to my channel. Tell them to be as angry and not passive-aggressive, like directly. They can say whatever they want. It's a free country. Just remember, I'm going to crush them. I'm going to expose people pretty bad. But you, I won't attack you, but your minions, yeah, I'm gonna destroy them. But you, I'm not gonna say anything against you. I know you hate me. I know you hate my profiles. I know you hate how powerful my Dark Magician deck is, and then also a lot of people hate that I give a lot of thousands of either cards away and money, and then also cash. Later in the future, I'm gonna be challenging you to donate maybe $1,000, $2,000, plus some like really expensive cards like DDS. I don't have any blue eyes, but I'll probably get my hands on some, and I'll challenge you for like a donation to charity. And then on top of that, we could probably do like a Discord versus Discord. No friends allowed, only students, like me and my students versus you and your students. But don't cheat me, please. Don't invite your friends, because that's cheating. Invite students that you've taught. A lot of my students are famous YouTubers, so everything's gonna backfire, Loza. Everything's gonna backfire.
Aggressive. And just be like, just say you have a nice deck. That's the Pokemon TCG meme. Just say you have a nice deck over and over. I'm sure he'll love that. He'll actually take it literally though, because he can't understand sarcasm. But that's okay. I would love to see him play this deck against the meta. Let's go check if he has any videos of it against the meta, which I bet is like people playing
So, like I said, I don't need to go too far on this video. I already know people do not post TCG duels because, like I said, when you do, you shoot yourself in the head because it basically showcases how I'm able to go through 8 negations per turn, how I kill all the first place nationals. It shows how I kill all the famous YouTubers, the undefeated decks, and then it goes to show all the regionals, how I kill them, all the number one. It dates back all the way to 2020, even the all of the decks you can think of that are first place nationals undefeated that they've never lost. They're all in my channel, murdered on TCG by my decks since 2020. This isn't just like last week or something like that. No, it's been going on for more than 3 years. Then on top of that, I have all the recent, like the real, all of the decks you can think of in the world, all the famous YouTubers. They're on my channel, but they're killed. They're killed by me, by my Dark Magician. So people, I already know I'm betting a lot of money. People will not upload my TCG content. They can't because they'll shoot themselves. So what people do is they'll try to upload Master Duel because Master Duel it's nothing. I don't like it. Everybody knows I don't like it. Everyone knows I don't even play Master Duel. I just played it because the group asked me to. Well, that's about it.
Blue eyes. This is Master Duel, but I gotta see what he
So
does.
there we go.
My
So
strategy
just like I
for
said.
winning this game is better than you think.
Then also,
In
when I
fact,
play
it's
on Master Duel, I
perfect.
play TCG. Nobody knows what I'm doing. They can't guess anything that I'm doing because I don't play Dark Magician like they do. Because when you play Dark Magician, your opponent knows everything you're gonna do, so they stop it. But with me, I don't play according to what's popular. I play a different way. I established the board the same, but you can't tell what the heck I'm doing. So by the time you notice, I'll have 7 to 10 negations. The minimum 3 to 4, but I'll try to do 7 to 10 negations. And I host tournaments. I've had maybe like 6 tournaments so far, and I recorded when I win. And I always say I lose, but I don't. I actually win. People don't know that. And I record the videos, and I usually try to establish somewhere around 4 to 10 negations per turn. But I'm not trying to win the duel. I'm trying to get my opponent to surrender because I'm a Dark Magician troll. I troll people to surrender. Like I force them to surrender.
Highest quality I can get it. Apologies. This one just look like ass.
I'll not only defeat you, I'll humiliate you.
Right. I can't even tell. I think it's right.
I'm going to pound you until you beg for mercy.
Oh, wait. We're gonna speed this up.
Why are you running?
Why did you?
Why
summon
are
that?
you running?
There was no real reason to summon that. Wait, what was the card he discarded? Why wouldn't you set the call by the grave? Why would you discard it?
So as
Oh
you
my
can
God.
tell, people
It's
don't
so
know
bad.
what the heck's
It would
going
be a spell
on.
you can flip on their turn as well to trigger the Dark Magicians and draw. Whatever. It's fine. Okay, so he's actually got to 2 negates. I'm impressed. 2 negates, but he gave up a negate for it. Like, you gave up call by. I wouldn't have given up call by. Okay, Narita negates. Is this the trap or the spell negate? I don't know. Surely it's not the spell negate.
So a
If
lot
this
of
is the spell
people
negate,
don't
he
know the
actually just used
sequence.
instead of
You
letting
can
this
still negate
I'm gonna
anyways.
check. I'm gonna check which one this is because we need to prove that this man is not okay. Oh my God! It's Magician's right hand. Why did he do that? His opponent activated a spell. Guys, it's Magician's right hand.
So check this out. He has no idea the sequence of the cards because he doesn't play any of the cards I do. He doesn't know the sequence. So everything I do is gonna be like, whoa, like he's never seen it before. He doesn't know how they work. So it's not just Loza, it's everyone. Even my opponents, they have no clue what the heck is going on.
Look at the artwork. Look at his opponent activated a spell. He negated it with Naruto. Why did you not just... Why didn't he chain Dark Magicians? What? Why didn't he let right hand negate it and then get the free draw from the... Am I missing something? His only luck here is that the opponent played another spell. Oh my God. It ended up not mattering, but like, that...
It wasn't luck. Everything's set up. It's a trap. Everything is a trap. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Anyways, that's what people don't know.
Should matter. That should really matter. You should save the Naruto negate, that's for sure. Wait, why does he get the draw now? Why wouldn't you get it earlier? This is wild shit. He's gonna lose to a... He's gonna win against 3-set Eldritch. This is so depressing. Skill Drain. Why did he change Skill Drain? Why did you negate Skill Drain? Is there any reason to negate Skill Drain? Like, you could tribute summon. You have Magician Souls. Why did you negate Skill Drain? Why? You can just summon DM, pop it, and then on a new chain, Dark Magicians will trigger. I don't understand. There's like zero thought going on in his head, just clicking buttons. This is why Master Duel's bad for some players, especially this guy. Like, you want to save your spell trap negate for this. Because look, he has no spell traps. You could have just gone, Magician Souls, summon DM after the circle resolves, circle banish the skill drain if you care. Like, in DM, it's not that big a deal. Could have done that. Then you got the Narita negate for this. You win the game. The game is over. He's probably going to win anyway, because otherwise, why would he upload it? But, like, this shit matters. Like, sequencing fucking matters. Wait, where did that Eternal Soul come from? Oh, we're done.
So do you see that? Do you see what I mean? Like people see my duels and they're like, "What the f is going on?" So I'm gonna end up with Circle, Omni Negate, Dragon Knight, the Dark Magicians. Did I say Eternal? I'm gonna end up with more interruptions in my hand, and I'm gonna build draw more. And I'm not trying to be my opponent. I'm just trying to force them to surrender. So I have issues with wanting to establish 7 to 10 negates per turn. So it's like it's rigged. It's rigged to trigger people. So it works on my opponent, and it also works like it's working on Loza. It works on everybody. It's what I'm trying to do. I'm purposely trying to trigger people.
Yeah, nice. That's probably why he was like hard trying to avoid. See, the problem here is like obviously you can say, oh, you can circle banish this, and it's kind of the same. Well, it's not, because circle banishing this can still be changed. And if you had Narita, you could have just negated it. Like, it just end of the line. Like, so kind of stupid sequencing, but it's gonna reward him anyway.
Now, if it's true that I played wrong, I reached I was killing Platinum 1 decks at least 3 to 4 months before he was. I have proof on my video. I stopped playing Master Duel for I would have to go back on my channel, but I think I stopped playing Master Duel for 3-4 months. I left before the Diamond came on board. But yeah, I reached I was killing all the Platinum ones months before Loza reached it. And later in the future, when I return the favor of the roast, I'm going to be showing you the matching his months versus my months, and you're going to see he's losing to like Feather Duster and Lightning Storm and Kaijus, complaining about Dark Magician, and at the same time in my videos, I'm going to be taking 4 to 8 negations per turn and just beating Platinum 1 decks at least 3 to 4 months before he reached it. And I didn't even play that much. I came back on Master Duel for 2 weeks. Everybody is my witness on my Discord and on my channel. And I went all the way from, I think, what was it? Rookie level to bronze, all the way to platinum, like 3. It was a total maybe like a week and a day or 2, something like that. And then I entered the tournament. And I didn't actually lose. I got out of it so that more people could win. Because if I win the tournament, then I can't give free money away or free cards, right? It's not fair for people. But you want to have a circle and eternal multiple Omni negates together with Dragonet on the field, right? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to beat my opponent. I make them surrender.
You go, shit, I screwed that up. I should do that better. I'm not going to watch the rest of it. This is going to be him, gloating about his way. Wait, does he not have game? How does he not have game? How was that not? He has Magician Souls in his head.
Yeah, he thinks that I want to win. I don't want to win.
Can someone tell me why he didn't Magician Souls? Oh, he has no targets in deck. He has no DMG in deck. And you know what? That's a Master Duel problem. You need Illusion of Chaos for 2 reasons. 1, he can let you top deck your DMs and stuff, and 2, he's a level 7% for Magician Souls the late game. That's kind of not his fault, to be honest, but it's very funny. Here's what he could have done to have game, though. He could have normal summoned Magician Souls. I don't know why.
I'm not trying to get win. I'm just trying to make my opponent surrender. Bully them.
Salvation can be sent with souls to draw, and you can send the other copy of Eternal Soul. That's 2 draws. Draw into maybe an extender, maybe a way to win. And guess what you can do from there? You can go into a link client, into Selene, into access code, and you'll still have bodies on board. This would have been game. Can you see what I'm talking about? This man has zero idea how to play Dark Magician, or just Yu-Gi-Oh in general, I want to say. He's proving it by this, he's uploading this thinking this is a good replay. Like, bruh, what? This is embarrassing. I'm secondhand embarrassed. How does he not have...
The duels are not uploaded so you like them. The duels are uploaded to troll my opponents, to establish triggers. How do I know that it works? Because the same way Loza is being triggered, that's how my opponent is being triggered. He's like a projection of my opponent. They're triggered the same way. They're very angry. they know everything better than I do, but none of the above matters because my field is full of negations, full of interruptions, and the opponent has nothing on the field, nothing in the hand, and I'm not gonna kill them. I'm gonna make them surrender.
Oh my god, he goes into this. Are you joking? You could have won the game. Why are you drawing cards? He's like, I draw 17 cards, turn 1. No wonder, you don't go for game. Oh my god. So what are you gonna draw into?
The main point of drawing cards is it doesn't matter if you play Infinite, Impermanence, or Ash. None of those cards can stop my draw power. It's inevitable.
Has already given you game? Oh, it's almost like you could have salvationed normal summon souls, sent salvation, and the eternal soul that this sets. Does he have another eternal soul? He does. Sure, okay, he didn't. But he still could have got to draw 1. And he could have used souls linked with something else to go into a link 2, then to go into a link 3, to go into access code. That would have been game. That would have been game. Access code goes to 5-3. Dark Magician's 2-8. That would have been game. Let's just put that out there. That would have been game. Like, all this shit is so irrelevant.
So if what I'm saying is true, my opponent will surrender, right? I don't want to kill my opponents. I never do. I want them to surrender. It's like bullying them. It's like trolling them with Dark Magician.
Like, it's just overextension of this point.
There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna crush you.
He thinks he's like a genius for doing this shit. Oh my god, he makes Dragon Man. Like, that would have been cool. In conclusion, he can't deck build. He can't
So here.
play the game. He can't talk about it coherently. This video is just 14 minutes of incoherent dribble.
So there you go. So we're gonna go down the list real quick so I can finish it. But basically he says I can't build the deck, I can't play it, and I can't talk about it. So that means I don't exist, right? I don't exist. But then here's the weightier part. If everything that Loza is saying, Loza, if everything you're saying is true, why can it be all the first place nationals undefeated decks, and why have all the famous YouTubers came to my channel or their subscribers and they come to challenge me with decks from 100k or 500k or even 800k channels that are almost at the 1 million? How come they come to my channel and I kill them with 6 to 8 negations against me per turn and I still kill them? Why? Can you answer me why I can do that? Can you answer me why I have all the regionals first place and nationals first place destroyed since 2020? I even have the one for 3 weeks ago. All of them that you can think of, I have them all destroyed. I have the Mystic Mind that you can never beat. I have them all. I have like 4 different Mystic Mind decks. All of them first place nationals. I have the new one. I have the old one. I have them all. They're all here in my channel. They're all murdered by me with the Dark Magician. And then the profile of the Dark Magicians, they're all playing my format. You don't know that yet, but I'm going to make a video to show you.
If you want to go and watch it and listen to it and be my guest, I'm not going to play any more than I have on my channel because...
Yeah, don't come to my channel and watch it. I don't need nobody. I don't need an approval. That's what a lot of people don't know. I just give away a bunch of money and then a bunch of free cards, a bunch of free decks, and help people make YouTuber famous, teach people how to make money. That's all I do. I don't do anything else. So, Loza, thanks for making the roast. I appreciate it, and I'll get back to you.
Frankly, it is blasphemy, and it is absolutely unhelpful. If anyone can find the name of this trap, please do, and we can roast the shit out of him for it. Anyways, this deck sucks. Don't do this. Follow me and Matt and all the other DM gods, and you'll actually have some good DM knowledge. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and do not go near Julfa.
And then here's another thing before I sign off. So, Loza knows this, I know this, and everybody knows this. Matt is a better Dark Mission player than Loza. Loza knows that. I know that. Everyone knows that. So the question is then why are people more interested into Loza? Because of the character. Sometimes people they like a character. They don't like I know Loza that you know people don't like you because of your Dark Mission skills or you playing Dark Mission. That's why I don't like you. I don't like you because of that. I like your character. So a lot of people like your character. They don't like your skills because you know Matt's better than you. I know Matt's better than you. Everybody knows Matt's better than you. And there's a lot of videos where everything I tell you 6 months before it happens or 1 year, it happens and my profiles win versus anybody, any dark. Tell Matt to come battle me. I'll go to his channel and I'll show you how what I'm telling you is true. And then on top of that, what we're going to do is I challenge you, my students versus your students, and me versus you, like a tournament. And then we can also give away some money, like 1,000, 2,000, with some expensive cards donation to help the community. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me as long as it's all positive. So I'm gonna make another video returning the roast for you, like going through your channel and looking at some things. I'm not gonna do anything directly. And yeah, thanks for having my roast. I think instead of exposing me, all you did was make me look good. And this deck was given away free for someone. And it's obviously not my top tier deck. I'll be making that video later. With that having been said, you guys, hopefully you like the Dark Magic attack.